Just waiting to get my my equipment back because I left some in Texas, and the tripod doesn't work. So yeah, get a little bit more assistance maybe sometime this week. Always love good assistance. Right? Okay. I think Rocco was going to send me that back. And so here we go. Got the microphone for all you YouTubers. I'm a YouTuber too. Okay, hopefully that stays steady. And then I think I'm going to be right here. Cowboy Troy back in the saddle, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Go live on Facebook right here. Hey, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. You know, my big thing is I wanted to do something inspiring for the people. And so I'm doing this consecutive, live. And let me turn off all my, make sure nobody calls me. And so we're gonna go on here. I think Barbaro is gonna join my backup channel. Okay, here we go. So we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube. Cowboy Troy back in the saddle, baby. You feel me? You feel me? Okay, Roger Green in the house, getting ready to move. Qigong in the park. 100-day challenge. I do believe, and if I get it wrong, I know I haven't missed a day. And I may have missed a platform or got, one of the platforms didn't go live. And so, Certified Health Nut, there we go. All right, go live with Certified Health Nut. That's great. Roger in the house. Tom, what's happening? Okay, Barbaro, back in the saddle, baby. Cowboy Troy here in the desert. So we're gonna see Barbaro hopefully this weekend. All right, guys, let's keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. Cowboy Troy back in the saddle here. And, okay. Hopefully we can get a couple good angles here. Good eggs, good angles. Yeah. Yay area. Okay. All right, here we go. This one here. That's not gonna work. Oh my God. It's nice to do Qigong in the park by myself, I tell you, and with you guys. But not having someone in here to help me is challenging, I must say. And so, all right. So we got YouTube, and then we got the Facebook, and then we got the Instagram. The Instagram needs to be a little farther away, so we can get full body connection. All right, here, let's try that. I like being up close as I possibly can, but it doesn't work very well. All right, thanks for bearing with me, guys. If you know any of the moves, you can start doing them right away, rhythmically and flowing. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, I think we might be good. I might have to adjust it a cunt hair more. So, all right. Here goes me and my comedy again. Uh-oh. Get him. Get him. He's a comedian. Get him. Okay. There goes the cunt hair adjustment right there. Okay? Just the cunt hair. Okay. Okay, let me see this. Bam. That one's off. And YouTube seems to be kind of on. Okay, and I need a tripod for YouTube. So Rocco, if you're watching, send that back out from Texas. I think you should have popped it in the mail last week, but I didn't see it when I got back. And then Curtis, We should have a couple of tripod heads extra. All right, guys, I think this is the last adjustment. Okay. All right, now something weird happened to me this morning. Something weird happened to me. And well, I just moved my neck in a strange way. And next thing you know, I got this shooting pain, almost crippling, went up the side of my neck. And it's happened to me before. You throw your neck out. And so I don't know what a stroke feels like, but if it was any more hard and jarring, I think I would have been on the ground. And so let's see if I can work that out with you guys right here, right now. You know, just get a little bit more lube in the tissues. And so, see, I'm gonna start getting neurotic with this adjusting just a cunt hair. All right, and then enough of that joke, all right? Because maybe somebody's offended and they're gonna try and cancel me, all right? We don't want that. I just like being close up, and the Facebook is the closest. Okay, and that didn't work either. Everybody's watching me be neurotic. I love it. I love it. Look, I'm trying to give you guys the best viewing pleasure. You know, this was my idea. Let's just swing back and forth, okay? Give you guys the best viewing pleasure, sound, and everything, right? Let's just swing, Zen swing. Okay, guys, this is Qigong in the Park, 100-day challenge. Today, I do believe we are on day 68 of 100. So, okay, we're just getting the swing. So that whatever happened to me, you know, shot right up the occiput. So I want to do some exercises that are going to loosen that up. I got a really good night's sleep last night after the night before, only getting 4 hours after I saw Too Short from the Yay area. And so you only live once, and sometimes you got to break your own rules for the sleep or, you know, the hydration. I've been known to drink a little tap water here and there. If you're thirsty, man, you got to feed that brain, right? You're a powerful system. You can go beyond a little tap water. All right, we're swinging back and forth. Day 68, 100-day challenge. Thank you, Birdie. Good back to see you, buddy. Okay, so we're back here because we open up the chi field here wherever we are, right? We open up the chi field, and so we got them cats. They miss me. See, homie, miss me. Listen to them. Right? Miss me. So I'm back. I'm back. Hi, Cowboy Troy, back in the saddle. Okay. We're just swinging back and forth. So whatever that thing went up my neck, man, let's go side to side. Let's nuance this stuff. Ah. Chi means energy, Gong means practice. This is an energy cultivation practice. Energy cultivation practice. All right, and then the hands forward. Oh. So that jarring, and I felt it before, maybe in yoga class or when I'm more tired. So if you know the symptoms of a stroke, let me know. Because that was fucking boom. It rocked my world. So we're gonna do some exercises to unglue my occiput. Ah, whoa, gotta go see Sandy over there at Sacred Trip Massage. She'll step on me and put some electricity through that. We're just swinging back and forth. Oh, it feels oh so good. Oh so good. Feels good to be back home though, I'll tell you. We got the tongue on the roof of the mouth, right? I gotta teach Qigong, right? Tongue on the roof of the mouth, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So movement meditation, slower you move, the faster chi moves. But some of these exercises, they're not so much harmonized with the breath and the movement as they're just bringing more rhythm and flow. Other ones, we take the energy of the universe and clear the chakras. You can go really slow with. Okay, but we're doing the Zen swing hybrid, which is the throwing of the hands forward, twisting the neck at the same time. Bring a lot of rhythm and flow into the trapezius, the shoulder complex, the rhomboids. Just side to side a little bit more. You got to work out your own impingements. You know, for me, it's a little bit weird. Shake that out. Go back to the Zen swing. Okay. Just get into that rhythm and flow. Hey, yeah, on Facebook, I wanted to give another shout out to Teresa Gehring, 94-year-old. She was watching the other day. Hey, Teresa, good to see you. And I think her daughter or granddaughter was there as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're swinging back and forth. 75% of your weight goes on one side, and we just switch back to the other side. Eyes are in the horizon, so the twist is going up into those stabilizers way up in the neck. Hold your skull up. We're settling in. There's Barbaro. See, he's got a different pendulum swing. His inner metronome. He's definitely a little bit less fast-paced and aggressive than me, and so maybe that's just his, maybe that's his swing. Whatever, it makes him feel good. He won't stop doing it, right? And so, and I've been working with him for months on this project, and I haven't slowed my metronome down. I tried it a couple of times when we were together on Cathedral Rock, and so I miss when those guys are here. And so it was great having them in San Diego last weekend. And it looks like we're putting together the team to go to Paul Chek's Zen in the Garden. And so I think it's sold out. I hope I don't sell any more tickets. People want to go, because then Penny won't let me in. Paul said 50 is too many, so they're capping it at 40. And I'm gonna bring my kids and the team, and so we'll see what happens. But my plan is to be back at Swami's Beach Saturday and Sunday, staying with Matt Winkley, and then the team and the kids, we all go up to Paul Chek Zen in the Garden on Saturday morning. And so you can check that out on his Facebook. Maybe sign up for the next one, get on the list. And so, okay, we're just swinging, guys. We're keeping this simple. You know, we're keeping it super simple. I'm looking for goat heads. I'm looking for goat heads to step on to entertain the souls of the peoples. Okay, we're just swinging, guys. Like water on granite, this will dissolve the Grand Canyon. Calcifications inside your body, crunchy, crinkly. You know, going to that NFT conference was a trip. I'm gonna have to make a video and break it all down for you. There is a lot going on. Actually, I will do that today and release it on my YouTube. And Instagram is weird. They don't like you to do extended content anymore. Sometimes it takes me forever to upload it, and it doesn't upload, and then if it uploads, it'll pixelate. So they don't really want me doing extended content, and so it's happened a lot over the last year, and it's very labor intensive to create that type of content. So They want you to do reels. The good thing is I got quite a few new team members coming on to help me with reels. I think somebody's gonna help run and manage my TikTok. And so, but I'll break down the whole Gary V NFT, what I saw with the old entertainment, Hollywood dinosaur. There's quite a few big stars there. And again, I think a lot of these people are, they're tapped in on many levels. The old paradigm, making money, climbing the, entertainment ladder. But, you guys write me all the time. Oh, this person's a globalist. That person's a globalist. This person, believes in poisoning your bloodstream and advocates the same thing. Let's do the nuance again, guys. I really got to loosen up that neck. Hands forward, bent at the knees and the hips. Straight spine. So you never know who, I don't know who's at the dinner table or doing satanic rituals or, the pedo action. I don't even like talking about it, to be honest, guys. It breaks my fucking heart, man. Jesus Christ. And, a lot of people, they think, oh, Troy Casey, what are you on? You're a dick. And, you swear and you're angry. I tell you guys, at my heart, I'm a human cheerleader, man. I'm team human all the fucking way. And because of what I studied and working in the Amazon and working with indigenous cultures, I understand the ancestral ways. I understand the spiritual elements of, being a human being in our spiritual spacesuit. And also working not to judge aggressively, other situations, because you need the dark to, get down with the light. The light and the dark are harmoniously and symbiotic together. We're out of balance right now. So lots of light is coming to spread awareness in the darkness. I'll tell you the difference between the light and the darkness, though. You can bring a match inside of a dark room and get luminance. I think that's the measurement of light inside the room. But you can't go into a room of light or like bring some darkness into this area right here. You'll get drowned out. The light's still gonna shine. So it doesn't work the opposite way. So align with the light. So again, I don't know what all those entertainment folks are up to. I will say that Guy Osiri, who I used to look up to some degree or another, because he was the Chili Peppers manager and he worked with Madonna and started Maverick Records. Him, all in black with a black beak mask on. It was pretty disturbing because I could see that he was backstage and he was there for a reason. I didn't know if he was like a director of the show. He looked pretty official, he holds that energy. But he would wear the mask and he would take it off for pictures. It seemed like he was just another globalist, puppet doing what he was told to do. Because there was the one Hollywood hipster side of him, and I saw him, I was at a cocktail party with him and stuff, and then he's got the mask on, and he's walking around. He's got the mask on inside the Minnesota Vikings stadium, and then, he's got it on sometimes, and then he doesn't have it on other times. And it's like, and these people are all into fashion. They got the fucking proper sneakers, the fucking Gucci this, the Louis Vuitton that. Whatever, they're definitely put together at one degree or another, a lot of consciousness on their clothing and their presentation to the world, especially at a Gary V event like that. All those guys were sneakerheads. They wear sweatshirts, they try and their fashion is like they want collectibles that nobody else has. And so, which is cool. I play that game a little bit, you know. But to see this grown man, he's got to be my age. Maybe he's a decade younger than me. He looks a little bit younger than me. He's got a full set of gray hair and just that whole fucking black beak mask wearing bullshit. I mean, it's just a fucking piece of plastic. I don't know if it has the Teflon in it or not. I just don't get it, guys, and it really ruffles my feathers. Because remember, this is the first time we've been quote unquote free since the pandemic started, since the scam started. So there we are at a live event. Everybody's hugging. No fucking 6 feet apart. Fuck that. Steve Aoki and Tom Bilyeu and Pharrell gets off stage, man. It's a fucking rush, right? Security's got to keep them on. They're fucking rushing. They want their book signed. They want their t-shirt signed. And so, yeah, social distancing was vaporized, right? And this is the first time flying with no masks. I wanted to get home as soon as possible because I heard they were trying to mask people up in Hawaii. This is a fucking danger zone, guys. It triggers me big time when I see grown men. They're not adults, they're children because they're following orders. They think in this germ theory, which is programmed out of the Rockefeller Foundation, which brought us the American school system from the King of Prussia to enslave people and indoctrinate them. The Rockefeller Foundation keeps all the medical elements in place. They created the American Medical Association. Rockefellers are bankers and they were oil people. So all these proxy wars, they must be sharing resources with the Rothschilds who've been funding both sides of the war since Napoleon. So, you know, if you guys don't know what the globalist game is, you know, keep following along. So I'm figuring it out and I am broadcasting it as soon as I'm figuring it out. Okay, Zen swing, guys. Lubricating the tissues to relieve your psychological issues. I got to dance at the Too Short party the other night. It was great, you know, I love dancing, but the vibe was just really off. Old theater, and I don't go out drinking, right? I don't go out to clubs. Secret Sessions here in Sedona, the best sound system I've ever heard in my life. Big shout out to Dex and Jeremy. They don't have alcohol, which is fucking great. And it was the first time I'd been out where people were drinking alcohol and everybody smelled like alcohol. And so, and I'm not hating on that. If that's what people do, you know, let's build a house around your distillery. If you want to smoke, let's build a house around your chimney, right? You know, let's get you using organics, alcohol or tobacco that does not have solvents grown in pesticides, herbicides. You know, let's get you doing clean. Let's clean up your diet, clean up your body, get your sleep on point. You know, I'm not Mr. Anti-addiction specialist. You got to go to AA and pronounce that you're powerless to everyone. You know, I got a lot of contention with AA. I got a lot of love for AA because step 4, 5, and 6 is like where the rubber meets the road, the real spiritual work, right? Step 2, 3, 4, fucking step 11 saved my life, right? Meditation. That was the thing that did it for me. So again, I'm not anti and I'm not going to help you self beat up. You've already done that enough. We're going to help you work around your addictions, get you aligned with your dream, and build a dream program. And if that includes some alcohol or imbibing with the poison, as the Liver King motherfucker likes to say, then let's help you do that in a balanced way. Until you make a decision where alcohol is not important. At 50, you know, I realized this is not my optimal choice, and I have huge responsibilities with children and business. So it got the boot, right? It's not that I haven't had a drink since I made that decision in 2016, but the fact of the matter is drinking is not a good idea for me, and that's okay, you know. And so you got to be wise with that. I keep jumping around to subjects. I hope I'm being somewhat coherent. We're swinging, guys. We're swinging. We're getting into the hips. We're getting into the shoulders. Sunrise, you know, I think a month ago or so, sunrise was about 6:15, and now it's 5:17. Okay, so we're moving. And then I was just in Minneapolis. Sunrise was 6:30, and I think it's 6:30 in Swami's. So I should be back in San Diego County, guys, Saturday and Sunday at Swami's. All right, let's shake that out. Let's do some crossover arms. I think I'm gonna do some more neck stuff, guys, because of my. Let's do some ape hands. Because I think that tweak came out of my rhomboid shoulder trap, trapezius. So I get to loosen that up. You know, traveling and not sleeping properly and being in dirty planes and electromagnetic frequencies, that'll tweak your body out. That'll stress the body out. So we're just getting some de-stressing activity into the body. You know, I was talking to one of my marketing guys, and they honestly don't know what to do. And then I go to the NFT conference, and there's a guy that did an art project every day, and he filmed it for many years, I think 13 years, compiled all the art into a digital NFT, and I think he sold it for $9 million to Christie's, not on crypto, at Christie's, right? The old art house. You know, it went on sale, and so I just feel that, you know, this art project, this qigong in the park, and live streaming it and filming it, I know in my heart it's big money, right? In the big scheme of money making. However, the marketing guys, they don't get it. They think, you know, they think it's fucking up the algorithms. I'm probably gonna get an intern so we can take some of these off and make some content with it. But if they're 20, 30, 40 minutes long, the marketing guys, they don't want to dig through it and sift through it and find it. So it's not easy for them. They want it, you know. What's easy for them is when I give it to them on a silver platter, you know, and do specific videos. It's also easy for people to consume, you know. These guys are smart and they understand what people will actually watch. Like the Psycho Chicken audience, they're down for the live streaming. They're down for the extended play. But people that don't know me, they might not find it. I'm looking to subjugate that because people write me, they bring this into their kindergarten class. All right, let's do that crossover again. They bring it over, get a little bounce in the knees and the ankles, the groin, the hips, back and forth. So, yeah, the young people are doing it. People are getting their kids to do it. The grandmas are doing it. Big shout out to Therese Gehring. And so 88, 94, I've heard it. Back pain, neck pain, scoliosis, and a lot of people my age that got a little bit more sedentary or injured, they're getting good medicine. And then all my weight loss people and the people on the cleanse, they're getting good medicine. Big shout out to everybody that's on the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, the Liquid Sunshine juice cleanse that we have. You guys are doing great. We completed the 411 information. Everyone loved that, and they're moving on to the lifestyle. You take that Liquid Sunshine into a daily activity, right? So people are changing their lives dramatically, looking and feeling better. They're doing the Qigong. They're on the Purium lifestyle. They've got the minerals coming into the body, the nutrition, so the cells are communicating. You're reclaiming your tissues, right? To relieve your psychological issues. Reclaim the tissues. All right, let's roll the shoulders back. We'll roll the shoulders forward. And we're gonna do a little bit of side to side. Okay, let's get right back here. Here we go. A little bit of side to side. Oh yeah, this feels oh so good, guys. Gets into the traps. Remember, we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. We got families, especially men. Right? Alleviate that. We're sliding down the IT bands, touching the knee. We're going where we just feel that stretch, that 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 side to side on the spine. We're stretching the spine rhythmically. Neck, spine, shoulders. I really feel this in my traps. Tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, completing the electric circuit. We are electromagnetic beings. You're an all-knowing, self-healing mechanism. Quit looking outside of yourself for all the answers. Find peace and harmony, integration and embodiment of all your ideas into your body. Body emotion stays in motion. I bend my knees a little bit, right? Bend the knees a little bit. Really get into your body. Just don't have this be a straight up and down. Cause you gotta be gentle too. See, I gotta move my junk around. Make sure there's no impingements on my junk. Bend my knees a little bit. Get that right movement. I mean, I feel the electrical stuff, ribs, neck, shoulders, traps, whatever was going on with my neck today. Almost threw out my neck. I gotta loosen that. I get to loosen that up. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. Purpose of exercise is to move the lymph. Exercise is not a luxury, it's a necessity. People think they have to work out, but you can work in. This is considered working in. Body in motion stays in motion. This is feeling oh so good, guys. Oh, so good. If something feels good and you need to let out a little sigh, like do it, man. It's an off-gassing. You know, if you just feel, you get on your bar, because I told everybody to get a hanging bar, a pull-up bar in their doorway in their bathroom. Like hang, if that starts feeling good, just be like, oh man. You know, let that sigh out. Voice and vocal is very important, guys. We're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. This is true magic, guys. This is true healing. And if you want to feel true healing, magnified by 100x, then go see my friend Sandy at Sacred Trip Massage in Phoenix, Arizona. Fly in. If you've got impingements to where you're limping or you've got neck pain and back pain that won't go away, you fucking fly your ass in to Phoenix and they will pick you up. They feed you, you can stay over, and they are going to work your shit out. She said healthy person on average takes about 4 sessions to get all the scar tissue. See, this is what we're doing with Qigong, like water on granite. We're doing these rhythmic, slow movements. You're bringing the waters, the lymphatic fluids through your tissues. And your tissues you've cleansed out with the ultimate lifestyle transformation. Reclamation of your tissues, guys. Write that shit down, Barbaro. That's our new marketing. Reclamation of the tissues. You want health? I can look at your tissues, literally. You got fungal infection, you got inflammation, stagnation, injuries. I see you guys all limping out there. You see me at the airport, I roll up on you. What happened to your leg? How's it going over there? Ankle, knee, hip, what's going on? How can I help? But you gotta get the nutrition on point or you won't solve your problem. The movement isn't gonna solve it. The nutrition alone is not gonna solve it. You need the sleep, you need the hydration, you need the movement. Everything that's in my book, guys. I gave so many books away at VCon. You know, we're getting ready to launch on Amazon paperback. You guys are finally going to be able to get it on Amazon. They're going to ship it to you, right? They're going to be responsible for it. We're going to have a paperback. It's going to be cheaper. You're going to have a physical book. It's going to be beautiful. In the meantime, the collectible's still available. And if I saw anything about collectibles, I'm telling you, Ripped at 50 hardcover is going to be an extreme collectible very soon, guys. You might as well get it because the thing is it's an analog. I created an analog copy. All right, side to side. Shut up, Troy. Easy, buddy. Thing is, I love life so much. I want to talk about everything all the time, forever. Sit around the fire, just talk shit, right? Sometimes you gotta, work and feed the kids and do different stuff. All right. So get the book, get it digital. It's available on Amazon Kindle right now. If you're really hard up, well, I'm gonna stop giving it away eventually. I think we're gonna have one chapter, which is one of the most important chapters. I'm gonna stop giving it away so much. Get it while you can. I think, buy it on Kindle, buy it on my website, get the hardcover, do whatever's available now to support the work and support your own bloodstream. But the 9 pillars are what you need to pay attention to. Breathing, thinking. Oh, why is thinking in there, Troy? You gonna tell me what to think? No, I'm gonna teach you how to think. Reprogram and deprogram your fucking mind with your heart's desire. Come on, guys, I'm giving you the technology of alchemy and magic. I'm not fucking around. You get that? I'm giving the store away. In the meantime, we're doing a little bit of business. We need truckloads of fucking money to change the world. And so I don't mind creating that, right? I'm manifesting that. And if you hang out with me, I'm happy to give out $100 bills to destitute people on the side of the street to see if I can help them, feel better, at least in one instance. So I'm not driven by that. However, I'm not driven by money. I'm driven by impact of my mission and vision and dream and purpose, which are all kind of the same thing. I'm getting into my neck, guys, so I'm gonna do this for a while, so just settle in. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Eyes are closed, movement meditation. Feel the cold on your toes. Feel the bend in your knees. What adjustments do you have? You don't want to impinge your hips or impinge your shoulders or neck. If it's tweaked, you want to do it less, right? And after this, we're going to do the Nate Diaz because we need to bring in twist into the spine. Move the spine in various and different ways. All right, so what were we talking about? We're talking about cash flow, money, paper, fiat currencies. Even though I know the money's fake, currently we require boatloads of the fucking shit, right? Boatloads of that shit to make impact. I'm here to impact. I'm here to pop the consciousness. And you're going to witness me doing it, guys. And look, it ain't me. The neutrinos from the central sun are coming in. I'm only here to help align yourselves and speed you up for the shift. You need the minerals, you need all the nature elements to make the shift because the neutrinos are coming, the new energies are coming. Look it up, don't take my word for it. All right, we're just doing a little side to side, right? Little side to side. Okay. Looking for goat heads, and we're doing a little side to side. Going right down to the knee, down the IT bands. Tongue is on the roof of the mouth. We're breathing deeply into our dantian, breathing into our balls. Or vagina, if you're a woman. Fucking one of them people up at the NFT conference. They were on stage with Zuckerberg's sister. Me and Dara were watching. And they go, if you identify as a woman or non-binary, me and Dara, you know, we're in our 50s. We look at each other. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? You guys didn't study biology? You didn't study natural law? I mean, I get your mental confusion and disease. You know, I get maybe you want to live on a different planet where that shit is a reality, but currently it's not a reality, right? You can identify as a fucking purple unicorn and you can ask people to honor your identification. However, I'm over here trying to take off all identifications off of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, we're just here. You know, don't put me in a box. But if you're like, I'm a birthing man and I want to get pregnant and like, first of all, any kind of invasive surgery, all you women out there with boob jobs, you write me, you have thoracic outlet syndrome, you have autoimmune. I've got at least 2 YouTube videos on explants and the freedom that women feel when they get these silicone injections taken out of their body. And then they explained to me why they did it. They did it for their social engineering. They did it for some man, to please a man, or to please some external force, or to get the man, right? But the level of pain and disease that comes from that. So if you're going to start taking hormone replacement, remember Alan Turing, the guy that created the computer and helped save the war, you know, against the Nazis. They put him on hormone replacement therapy, and he died in his fucking 40s. They chemically castrated him. He committed suicide because his hormones were so out of balance and he was sick. This is back in the 50s when they didn't perfect these shitty drugs and they were just maiming people. It's like the real quacks, which come from Quicksilver. Drop a comment in the box if you know this knowledge. The real quacks come from Quicksilver, trying to take mercury, which is a poison, and poison the poison out of their body, or poison God's garbage can is known as cancer. The body is a self-healing, all-knowing mechanism. If you're putting poison in your body, the God element in your body is going to compartmentalize that and stick it somewhere to where the body can deal with that information overload later, right? This is how, and then what do? You go to the doctor and you have a sneeze and they give you anti-sneeze medicine. Then you get a cough and they give you anti-cough medicine. And then it plugs up the system, and then you start getting sick in the stomach, and your body's natural mechanism is to puke it out, and they give you puke medicine. And then finally it comes out of the skin, and they give you antifungal medicine and anti-shit medicine for the skin, right? It's steroidal cream, and that plugs up the skin even more. Then you're fucking completely plugged, right? Because you're totally tubular dude. You are a series of tubes, veins, ventricles, arteries, even the bones have marrow going in them. So anything that you're dealing with, the human body, is clogged tubes. Well, you can smash tubes or lacerate tubes as well, but you're totally tubular dude. Your colon is a 36-foot tube, so clean out the tubes. Otherwise, God will set up a garbage can. God is living in the body. God is everything. God is all. God is unconditional love. And so if you're continuously poisoning or stagnating the body, it's going to build up in your tissues. So it's very simple, guys. Health is very simple. That's why I work with the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. Clean out the tubes, right? Clean out the tubes. I've been doing the fasting for 33 years. I've been doing the juicing 33 years, putting high vibrational, pre-digested liquid nutrients into the body, mineral rich. The body automatically absorbs that with less taxation on the organs. If you guys aren't on the Liquid Sunshine and the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, if you have not done that yet, please drop a comment in the box. Connect with Barbaro. You definitely need to get on that. We're the only organic anabolic cleanse on the market. We are the kings of superfood. We're the source for many other companies. You might as well get it right from us, direct. If you know other high vibrational companies out there, like the Green Vibrance or the Athletic Greens, these are very similar nutrients, and in the past, probably sourced from my business partner, David Sandoval, who is the lead source for organic superfoods on planet Earth. He made green magma for that network marketing company in the 90s and early 2000s. Look that up, green magma or magnum or green magma. And so they let him come up on stage and talk about the glory of the nutrients. And then he would look in the ingredients and they would put stabilizers and shit in there. And he's like, I'm David Sandoval. I can't put up with that shit, And so he found his way to an exit after. But a lot of companies, they come out, they have the ingredients at one level, then they grow and expand, and then they have to stabilize them and make them better for like Asia. We're not in Asia right now. We're not in South America, because they have these stringent requirements and people put preservatives in their products for it to be shelf stable and other chemicals, so that governments will pass the law and will allow it into the country. And so we are, David Sandoval is the organic ingredient Nazi. Nothing is going into our products that won't be absorbed into your cells. That's not a symbiotic relationship with nature. Company went plastic free. So, if you're watching me and you're not doing business with me, you're doing yourself a disservice, right? You're spending money on food right now. Is that poison food, or is that food making you feel better? Food is medicine. And so we offer 100% satisfaction guarantee. If I can't make you feel better within 30 days or less, then I'm not worth my salt. I'm just another bullshit marketer out there on the internet. And I know I'm not, because I change lives. I've got before and after pictures and testimonials all over my website, up the wazoo, right? And it's not just weight loss. Ladies and gentlemen, Nate Diaz, okay? We're gonna do the Nate Diaz. You're in your horse stance, toes are pointed forward. We're going from side to side. We get the elbow up a little bit, harmonizing the breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Eyes are closed, so it's a movement meditation. Ocean breath, Ujjayi breathing. Scraping the air across the back of the throat, activating the parasympathetic nervous system through the vagus nerve. Let me see how if I can slow this down. If you slow it down, you can harmonize the breath, right? So exhale this way, inhale this way. You could also, let's do it. Wim Hof, I think he does, he pushes this hand, you twist this one back, and then you articulate this hand, so it's more of a push. So the punch or the push has different elements. And I love that Nate Diaz with the fist. Elbow comes up, fist goes down as they knock that fucking chin off, or with the Stockton slap. Woo, boo. Nate Diaz, everyone. Back and forth, rhythmically. I just love me some Nate Diaz, you know? He's straight up animal, primal animal. Kill or be killed. And there's no filters on him, right? He's fucking straight up, about as straight up as you could possibly be. He's not out there doing any harm, but he takes no fucking shit. And he's, he's a prize fighter. So, and he's real as fuck, that's primal animal shit. I'm not here to co-sign everybody's everything, but the fact of the matter is, a lot of these martial artists, and I saw, who'd I see at the Too Short concert? It was Chuck Liddell. A lot of these martial artists, he looked very inflamed and alcohol drinking-ish. So, anyways, but a lot of these fighters, because of the martial arts and that intense training, they find that spirituality, it's so intense. What happens is when you're training at that level, like, all the bullshit goes away, right? Because they're training, they don't have any time for the bullshit. Now, I can't co-sign on their programming and where they're at with other elements of their life, but that focus of the fighters is incredible. This is also massaging the internal organs, guys, because you're twisting. Again, the reason I call this the Nate Diaz is that it feels like it looks like he's doing, right? He just comes out of nowhere. It's like, bam, he comes really wide. His brother does it too. All right, obviously I'm a big fan of Nate Diaz. I'm enamored with the kill or be killed primal instincts of the brother, and how much Conor McGregor wound him up, and he didn't give a fuck, right? Him and his crew were like, yeah, fuck you. And you're shit talking, you know, which makes the whole UFC, the Conor McGregor stuff, you know, win, lose, or draw, he's the UFC because he made that noise. He makes that noise. Nate Diaz was having fucking zero of it. I love the ESPN interview with him and Conor. And I don't know, something came up. The announcer asked him, and he said Nate can't talk. Nate can't count. And then Conor told him to go get him a cup of coffee. And fucking Nate was like, he was a little pissed and he didn't have the comeback, but he was like, "Fuck you!" Like that was his basic answer to him. It was funny, and I love that because no matter what the other guy's doing, he's like the Rock of Gibraltar. Like, fuck you. This is what I'm doing. You're doing that shit? Well, we'll meet in the octagon. And I personally think that Nate won the second fight. It's good, it's pretty close, but you gotta whoop the champ. And I consider Nate the champ because he choked Conor out before. You gotta whoop the champ to take the belt. And I just think they gave it to Conor because there's politics and everything. I was surprised that Conor made it through that second fight. But here's the thing, guys. Everybody's gonna have a great payday, and Conor knows how to give it up to the Gracie camp. Check that out. Like he did when Chrome fought his first fight in the UFC. Gave a big shout out to him. Said nobody would be here if it wasn't for the Gracies. So the trilogy is gonna be a moneymaker. I got Conor's. Let's go back to the Zen swing, guys. I got Conor's manager on camera in an interview I did with him in, I think, 2018, saying the trilogy is gonna happen. That's a big moneymaker. And I think Conor's career as a fighter is definitely dwindling. He's getting older, he's partying a little bit more, he's a family man, he's doing other stuff. And, you know, what fights does he have left? You know, he lost that last one with Poirier. So everybody wants to see the Nate Diaz trilogy with Conor McGregor. And that's going to be good. You know, it's going to be a $20 million show minimum. So hopefully Nate's picking up a lot of sponsors over these years because he hasn't been fighting that much. Because they're offering, you know, they never paid the cat what he was really worth. And so he knows his worth now, which I really give him credit for, because it's hard in the entertainment game to really stick to your guns. That fight, hopefully Nate gets a minimum of $20 million just in the beginning, besides all the bonuses and payouts. Anyways, guys, I hope I'm not boring you guys to tears with the old fight analogy. And so, the primal aspect. How are we doing here? Okay. Well, I certainly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Wow, we're almost an hour. All right, let's wrap it up, guys. I love you guys so much. So appreciative of you guys tuning in. So we got Cowboy Troy back in the saddle. We'll see you guys around Sedona this week if you're here. I gotta find some dancing, man. I danced a little bit while I was in Minneapolis. I danced at Too Short for sure. But the vibe wasn't good enough to really enjoy some big dancing. You know, and you know, most people in that context, they're not gonna see a motherfucker like me dance. So I gotta have a good area, you know. That's why I like dancing on the rocks here, you know, because you just can't. There's nothing in my way. I'm not gonna offend anyone, right? Because it's not about if the vibe is right for me. I might be offending someone else. And all this qigong ends up working. Shake it out, guys. it works perfect for the dance floor. You know, this full integration from your metatarsals up through your groin into your core, and then getting your arms and your shoulders. So what I'm working on is full integration with everything. I posted a story yesterday of my friend Adam Frater, and you know, he does calisthenics. I was in LA with him, Muscle Beach. Now he's in Miami with Muscle Beach. I think he's a Florida guy in the first place. And so he was talking about, you know, what you can do with your body to manifest and jump into, you know, new universes and whatever it was spiritual. He gets that. So you take your physical body and you fully integrate your ideas, and you become the master of your own universe. That's how we're going to change the world. You know, I'm here to get people healthy, plain and simple. You're going to change your own world. I'm changing my world. Just staying healthy and mobile and cognizant and integrated, right? And be able to serve. I can serve people because I have strength and integration, and I'm not walking around with back pain and neck pain. I'm actually open and available. You know, big shout out to this Vietnamese couple that I met at the World of Women. And this woman's husband was in the booth, and he was walking around, and I saw him at the party later. And, you know, I don't know how people view me, you know, a lot. And people do ask me questions all the time, but this guy had a serious injury, and he broke the bone and he had reset it back. He has a serious injury. And he asked me, and he was earnest, like he really thought that I could help him. And I don't do a lot of one-on-one coaching because it's too labor intensive, and most people can't afford what my time is worth. And so, but I'm like, hey, let's unpack this, man. Let's surround the dragon. What is it? What's going on? Nutrition, sleep. How much manual therapy can we get in there? Rolfing, you know, or do we go to the Maori, break that bone again and reset it, or to the doctor with surgery, break that bone and reset it, or go to the acupuncture Chinese medicine guys that also reset bones? You know, finding those guys, you know, it's a little harder. But look, I can do the reverse engineering and help this brother out, you know. What's your lifestyle? Are you giving your body a fighting chance? Join me with Qigong in the morning. Like there's 15 things I could do just taking the elevator down and walking him out. And he felt so grateful and complete in that moment. And I felt so honored that somebody would bring that level of injury to me, because most people think, oh, I got it, and I got a doctor looking at it, and I'm going to be okay. But then you guys connect with me later on. I'm going to shake right here. Right? Then you guys connect with me other on, and I started my dance move at Too Short like this, because I started dancing, then I started hopping, right? And then I started catching the beat. But you can do that. You can just push off your heels, push off your toes and heels, and just start bouncing. Moves the lymph. So I don't know, I get lost in these stories. And so I just felt so honored that this cat, I really felt like he thought I had an answer for him. Oh, and what I was gonna say about the doctors is, you guys end up going and getting the surgery, and then you write me, or you consult with me, and it's never 100%. Oh, I'm more injured. It's worse than it was. Who just wrote me recently? Oh, well, I mean, this isn't what my friend said, but my friend that lives around here, uh, he lives around here, and he said, you know, he had a body issue, he had some surgery, and then I talked to him, and he told me, oh, I got to go back to the doctor for more surgery because it didn't repair in X amount of time. And so I was like, okay, all right, let's unpack this. How's your nutrition? How's your sleep? How's your this? How's your that? How's your stress levels? And few questions, I just realized we're bouncing here, guys. We're just bouncing. A few questions that I asked, I realized that this person wasn't resting enough to repair their body, and I'm not micromanaging their nutrition, so I don't know what they were feeding, but we assessed it clearly that he didn't have enough rest at his age um, to really get that repair in. And the math was there. It was very simple. The math was there. You need rest and relaxation for your body to have a fighting chance. And he explained to me that there was a lot going on in his life. And so he wasn't resting enough. And so there is the proof in the pudding. And if you go back to the medical establishment type of programmed individuals, they are happy to sell you their invasive services or their toxic compounds known as drugs, right? The real drugs are the ones, the real illegal crimes against humanity drugs are the ones that come out from the real quacks, right? The quicksilver people that are trying to take poison and shove that poison into your poison and supposedly cure you. But we all know that Hippocrates said food is medicine, right? Food is medicine. And there's arsenic in apples and stuff like that. So it's like you have cofactors and poison elements inside of plants. And those, I just seen a Mercedes Sprinter van over there. And those elements, those poison elements, can get the toxicity out of your body, or, you know, um, and it has other cofactors that help balance out the toxicity of the alkaloid or the terpene in the plant, so you can stay more balanced and you can take these natural elements. And so the drug companies know this. 42% of all plant drugs on the market get their impetus from rainforest plants, and 25% of all cancer drugs get their footprints from rainforest plants. So they standardize, they isolate, standardize, and then synthesize these things, the poisons, the terpenes, the magic element inside these plants. And then because they don't have the cofactors, these synthetic drugs go into the human body and create side effects. Side effects is not a true, it's a marketing term. It's not a true representation of what it is. They are toxic effects on the human body, right? So wake up. Oh, we got the sunrise. Look at that. All right, guys. I love you so much. I love talking. I love teaching. I love hearing you guys when I'm out in public. I'm going out on tour. Catch me in Texas. Catch me in San Diego. I'll probably come to your neck of the woods if you invite me there too. Bring the kids. I'm in Phoenix a lot. I'm in Sedona. I like to hug and kiss all you guys when I'm here, or dance with you motherfuckers, right? So Cowboy Troy back in the saddle, signing off, guys. I love you so much. I could talk forever, and I hope you guys get some type of intrinsic value on offering or whatever I have to say for you guys. Let me see if I got any comments. Let's go into the little comment situation over here. Oops. Okay, there we go. My 76-year-old mom is now doing Zen swings. Thanks, my brother. All right, let's copy that. Hold on. Come down to the plant medicine store here in Glendale, 43rd and Union. Awesome. Come to Asheville. All right, I'm coming, guys. I can't get a Mercedes Sprinter van fast enough. And so they want 5 months to do the build. Big shout out to Mikey over at Tommy's Campers. And so, and I'm an impatient person. So I don't know. I might just rent something smaller that I can put my camping mattress in, just in case I need a night's sleep. Because I don't want to live in my car anyways, right? I just want to, I choose. Thank you, Cowboy Troy. Grateful. Thank you, Michelle. Breathwork. Vote with our Money, that's right. Not a stroke, dog. Okay, thanks, Kirk Taylor. I was wondering what the hell that was. Big pain. The hot shooting pain in the neck is an experience that others are very familiar with, and it's almost like the nerve is burning or something. Okay, that sounds right. Day 17 consecutive after several restarts. Awesome, Kirk. So proud of you. You get something every time you show up. And yes, showing up in excellence is even more likely to bust you out into your own next level. Thank you, Kirk. Good words, my friend. May need a massage. Yeah, I need a massage. Is the guy wearing a plaque mask? I don't know. Guy Osiri, he was just wearing some kind of plastic black beak over his face, like he was a complete globalist puppet. I have had so many jobs the last 7 years. Every boss I've ever had has commended me and told me I'm a quick learner and a hard worker. I'm capable, but I'm not willing to sacrifice my joy for pay. Well, good there, Wayward. And maybe we'll interface one day and see if we can bring you on the team. At the bare minimum, as an entrepreneur, many of you guys want to work with me, and Barbaro, Eric, and I, and my team in the UK of all check practitioners, we train people, guys. We train people to make money in this weirdo economy, right? And so, you want to, if you're not making money online, it's a major stress for the human body. So join us in business or get the fuck off, the internet. You're stressing yourself out. So Anthony Roca, need more talk on Purium. Get back to the basics, which drives folks to listen to you. Well, Purium is great for the mineralization and the reclamation of your tissues, healthy tissues, and cleaning out the gut. So, hey, Troy, didn't you catch a cold? No, I didn't catch a cold. I just got a little, I talked and stood for like 12 hours a day, and then went out and only got 4 hours sleep. Um, and then between the talking and the no sleep, I just got a little rusty. And so, but I got 8 or 9 hours sleep last night. I'm coming back. Hope you feel better soon. Slurred speech. I had a lateral fracture in an old root canal, and if you haven't seen it, Troy Casey's a little toothless. Yeah, and I got a nice little mouthpiece in from my dentist, so we can film it, and it'll look normal. Otherwise, people treat me like a hobo and write me off. You get sized up in the first 3 seconds, and so, but I'm happy to wear it without, just not if I'm meeting new people. All right. Anyhow, whatever. Form and function. Will Platinum Europe offer 30-day transformation? Troy, thanks for the live again. We do. You just have to get, I think, extra product if you want to do that specifically. I think they sell the 10-day cleanse over there still. And if you get a couple of those, you're good. So 2 10-day cleanses over there. And I think they sell it as an infinity pack. Our products are fully distributed in Europe. You guys are asking, I'll do more Purium stuff, guys. I just don't want to, think that I'm just Mr. Marketer all the time. And then a lot of you guys write me, I think I'm marketing plenty. And then a lot of you guys write me that you don't even know I have a multi-level marketing business opportunity, right? I train entrepreneurs for the last 16 years. A lot of people, they don't even know I promote, like, what's Liquid Sunshine? They don't even know that. So, I don't want to be just a talking head for marketing over here. This show is the best show. This stuff helps so much. Thank you, Namisha Patel. I just quit high-paying corporate America job, figuring it all out, and it's wonderful. All right, Michelle, connect with us. Join the Wellness Warriors Army. We're crushing it. I've got, I think, 2 people underneath me making super decent 5-figure incomes per month, buying new Teslas, living on the beach, great lifestyle. I've got at least 3 superstars underneath me making that good stuff. And then Barbaro and Eric, within the span of a year, they are making very healthy, livable income. eating only organic food. Barbaro, when are you gonna get a new fucking car, bro? I think you can afford it now. And so I just don't want to see him left on the side of the road at all, or you know, whatever. I just want to make sure that you're safe and that you got plenty of, you know, tools to get you around. I'd also like to see you. Maybe I'll help you get one of the vans that I wanted to get. Those Dodge minivans. All the seats collapse. So if you need a place to sleep, it's there, and you can pull the seats out and get the storage. Big shout out to Frank from Alaska. Frank, we're back. Please come back out. Please come back out to do qigong with us in the morning. And so Frank was schooling me on that. Visit Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and teach the soldiers. Yeah, okay, Runner Gabriel. I want to do that. I want to go and meet everybody, man. I want to go meet. I am going to meet everyone and connect with everyone and give the medicine to the people as best I can, right? I'm going on the Jesus tour, right? So I gotta grow my hair out a little bit longer though. So thanks, Troy. I had a day off and finally worked out with you. Much love, brother. Okay, Jeffrey, awesome. I love you guys so much. Come to Montana. I'm coming to Montana. I want to go to Bozeman and go get a private session with Crone Gracie. And so I don't even know if he offers it. He's so high level. And so, and I don't want to be rolling with any of those guys that roll with Crone, man, because I don't want to get my clavicle snapped or any of that stupid shit. And so maybe I'll just work with one of Crone's guys, and so you know, I like the privates, show the mechanics, and then when I get confident with the mechanics, I'll come out and I'll roll with people. And so I got to know at least enough stuff to where I can protect myself. So I have a tendency, I got the primal urge to be aggressive, and you know, I'll get shut down. Fucking armbarred quick by one of those motherfuckers that knows how to deal with the wild shit, right? So, yeah, big shout out to Crone Gracie. And so, yes, I have a strong desire to come to Montana, not only for Crone, but just to see it up there. And so, look, I'm going, man, or otherwise I'll be here all